this is Amiga Retro World coming to you with a new game, video, audio, podcast, screencast, multicast, whatever cast you want. It's Dungeon Master. Now, when I was a kid, I never played this game. I didn't have it in my games bundle, but now I do. So, I have heard some things about this game. I think it's going to be a mouse-based game. I think Dungeon Master used to be the rage back in the days. I can't say anything else yet because I haven't seen what the game looks like. So FTL, when I say that, I think to myself FML, and these days we have those acronyms because we have the internet. But back in the day, you never think like that. You never think FML. That's only recent. So back in the day, FTL was like, wow, FTL, that's a thing. All right, so here we go. Dungeon Master presents, or just presents. I don't know who presents. Dungeon Master. Here's the music. So I like the cool way that they've got the master written up there. That's my impression so far. Alright, so this is going to be one of those games. Point and click. It's not Monkey Island though. Alright, so enter. Can I press there or can I press there? I'm going to press there first. Wow, it works. So we're going to enter in here. There's some gibberish at the top of the door. I press the mouse button. It's loading now. So this is a CPU intense game. And if you saw how quickly that door opened, you would notice that the frames per second is at a phenomenal rate for an Amiga 500. I didn't even know these things back in the day. I just played games. I was a game player. What I used to do back in the day was move my mouse around when I was waiting for games to load like this. So that's what I'm doing now. Look at me. Getting a bit bored. It's taken 5 minutes. Oh! Alright. So you got a little wobbly here. You got a alternate wobbly and up and down, left and right. So alright, let's see what those wobblies do. Can I wobbly now? Can I go around the corner? No. Oh, so that's turn. That's turn. There's the door I just came through. So for you, all of you guys that have played Dungeon Master, you probably are thinking, just go straight. So I'm going to go straight. And then you're probably going to say, turn that way. So I'll turn that way. And there's nothing there, guys. Alright, so I'm going to keep turning. Oh, there's the door again. Alright, so I guess as a kid, you probably think, wow, what's around the corner? And then you'd press the button, and you'd be like, beep! That's meant to be shit. But I bleeped it out. Alright, so then you go straight, and then you'll be like, oh my god, oh my god. You're looking for trouble. And wait, what do the buttons do? So I'm gonna press the mouse. I'm pressing all the buttons now, so I don't know what. Maybe F1. What does that do? F2. No, F4, F5. They don't do anything. Something has to give me inventory. Space button doesn't do it. So I'm just gonna randomly press all the buttons now. You've got to be able to shoot somehow. And I guess that's going to be the mouse button, maybe. No, nothing is working. Alright, so I thought this was going to be like... Oh, wait. Okay, so delete is turn. Oh, that's good. The help button is turn. And you can use the mouse pad. Oh, that's even better than the mouse. So the keypad and the delete and help buttons. So I'm going to go, that's better. Lucky I did that. What's that green slime? Can I pick it up? How do you pick up? oh, you got another mouse pad over here. So the numerical keypad also works. Wait, does it? Yes, it does. Wow. So the 4 button, that's the 4 button. That's the 6 button. That's the 5, 2, 1, 3. 1, 3 doesn't seem to work. Maybe it does, but I can't use it there. All right, so let's go. 3. Yeah, 3 works. All right, so we can do that. But I'm going to use the arrow keys and delete help key. I wonder if that's like 2 players you can do. All right, so what can I do? What's that? All right, let's go look for some bad guys. Let's go, guys. Where are you? Oh my God. Whoa. What did I say? Hall of Champions. I thought it said champions, but it says Hall of Champions. All right, so there's something in here. There's a mirror. That's my Uncle Bob. Yep. What's he doing? All right, that's over here. That's looks like Peter Percival, the guy from those cartoons and stuff. Don't look for any references in whatever I say. Sometimes I just say things. Okay, and this guy, Mr. T. What's he doing in the 1990s? All right. Nah, all right. So what am I looking for? Am I looking for a mirror? Like, yeah, all right. So do I like look up? Is that me? I think that's me. Oh, I just found myself. Do I have to pick a character? Like, what am I doing? All right, so I'm still trying to figure out where I am. What am I doing? Am I going back? There's another mirror. All right, so did the mirrors change? All right. Wow. All right, there's another guy. Okay, so I'm in a museum, and I'm having a look. Yep, that's a good picture. Oh, this guy should have had a shower. All right, so there's the door. I'm trying to figure out how to open the door. Jeez. I should have read the instructions. No, you can see I'm pressing buttons there. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Every button is turn here. Like you press what do I just press? Z? Alright. So I'm just gonna I was looking for someone to kill. I was trying to look at my inventory. I guess I'm thinking too far ahead in time. Like maybe the Amiga 500 didn't have games where you can look up your inventory. I'm pretty sure they did, but maybe this game, Dungeon Master, didn't have that. So I don't know. Like at this point, I'd probably be intrigued as a kid, or I'd just be getting bored. All right, there's a ninja with red eyes. There's Sif. When did Star Wars come out? All right, then we go around the corner. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Like, there's the pictures always change, or I'm just going to different places. I don't know. So, yeah, if anyone knows how to play this game, please do tell. They're always changing. Let's try something. It's the same person. It's the same person. All right, so wow, I'm going to different places. Okay, so I wonder if the green slime has anything to do with anything. Like, no. Okay, so that can be a point. Like, where am I going? Like, seriously, where am I going? So I'm a dungeon master. So this is my dungeon. So like 50 Shades of Grey before 50 Shades of Grey came out. And I'm this guy. So you're the dungeon master, are ya? I don't know. Who's the dungeon master? Are these like, so there's a door there. I obviously have to get through the door. Is there a lever? I don't know. Is there a button to press? I don't know. I can't go onto the internet right now because Amiga 500s can't get onto the internet back in the day. So I have to figure this out as if I was the kid back in the 1990s. let's press all the F1 buttons again. This would have been me when I was a kid too. What's the escape button? Oh, escape button. Oh, just found a new button. So that's what excites me. See? Looking for all the different strategies in this game. This game seems to be full of strategies. you got to either look left or walk right. All right, so this guy looks like trouble. This guy looks like trouble. He's looking somewhere. He's looking to the left. Maybe I should be looking at the eyes. Maybe they're telling me which direction to go. So I'm going to go this way. There's nothing there, dude. Hey, there's a latch. So I don't know. Like, what do you put a body there? Do you press it? Let's go. Let's walk this way. Oh, that's the shit, man. Oh, his eyes look like they're glaring at me. Lucky I'm not a stoner right now, because this pixelation would really do my head in. That's not endorsing anything. All right, so let's keep going. Not that there's anything wrong with Snoop Doggy Dogg, you know. Snoop Dogg. All right, so there's She-Ra, Wonder Woman. Who's that? Foxy Brown. Going through my video repertoire. All right, let's knock the door. No, all right. So I'm getting to a point now. This guy, I don't know, he's like a piece of popcorn. Popcorn, Uncle Popcorn. So Uncle Dwarf Popcorn just told me to go this way. All right, so this guy's trying to sell me something. He's coming to knock on my door. So I've got to watch out. Well, the good thing about this game is that it seems like this dungeon is really big, because everywhere I go, it just seems like there's more and more space. No, I've come from here. More and more space. So I'm assuming the good thing about this game, when you think about it, is that for an Amiga 500, it's a huge world underground. So, you know, for the amount of memory that's required to draw this kind of 3D image and then allow you to expand and travel through this 3D world without having to reload the world is actually quite good. So I'm going to give it top marks for that. You know, there are games, I guess like Monkey Island, where you'd go to a new section and you'd have to load the screen every time you go to a new, you know, a new part of town. Whereas with this dungeon is just tops, man. You can just, I can sleep in here. I can go to sleep in here. You know, I can snuggle up and get a couple of my friends to come in here. You know, we can light a bonfire. This guy's telling me this way. Shady. Look at his shady eyes. Yeah, and you can spend a lot of time down here. You probably watch a movie and just use your fingers to like twiddle around and just like, you know, you do a happy dance with your fingers, and you end up somewhere and you'll think, all right, where am I? Like, and then you're at the new part, you know? So I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. There's the door again. So I've got to get through that door. How do I do that? Someone's eventually going to tell me, oh, this is, okay, so let's strategize here. You got to go around. That's the door through that wall. I'm pressing the mouse button. You'd think that the mouse button would let you through. But no. So it goes to there. That's the door. It goes that way. Let's keep going. Mr. Tutankhamun. Yeah, and all right, so now I'm lost. All right, but I'm gonna keep going that way. That's not. All right, keep going this way. Oh, you go around the corner. Oh, so we're kind of getting close, and then go back and go through. All right, so I'm going quick draw McDraw now. One has a bit of corner there. No, so that's like a space out. I guess if you stay in the dungeon for long enough, you'll probably get used to where you are and where you've been. But you'd have to spend a lot of time on this game. As a kid, you'd probably like even draw a map on a piece of paper. And there's another door. That's the same door. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. different games to get to. All right, so that's as far as we're going to go with this game. I didn't get anywhere, but back in the day, if I had friends that I can rely on who had Amiga 500s, they'd probably say, "Hey, I got to the next bit in the game," and then I'd dust off Dungeon Master and try it out, and I go, "Oh yeah, I did get to the next bit using your advice," and then I'd probably get to the next bit after that, and I'd tell my friends, and they'd say, "Oh, I stopped playing that game, Dungeon Master. It was too hard." And I'd say, "But I got to the next bit." And then we just help each other. We just like keep getting through the next bit and the next bit. I guess that's how you make like social interaction back in the day, you know? It's a bit like the telephone. Anyway, Amiga Retro World, audio, video, YouTube podcast, first time playing a game,